Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of the Sourcefed podcast. I am Matt Lieberman. Joining me on the couch this week, we have Bree Essrig.
Oh, hi.
And Whitney Moore.
Hello, it's me.
Oh, guys, I am so thrilled to be doing this podcast with you right now. Such a wonderful circle of beautiful people. I have an eyelash that is just killing me.
Do you want me to lick it out of your eye?
No, because I think that my girlfriend would have some issues with
Save
that.
it for the
Oh, no,
terms
it's
of
not
boundaries.
sexual. It's not sexual. It's just that
Tell
scene
that to
in
the world.
Okay, just
Wait,
you know that scene in Lolita?
No, I don't know that scene in Lolita.
There's an eye
Where
licking
Jeremy Irons licks the eyelash out of Dominique Swain's eye, or is it reversed? No, he licks it out of her eye.
Creep.
I don't
It's
remember that
so
part
creepy.
in the
Okay, maybe it
movie.
is sexual. Tell Denise
That's
I'm sorry.
Deeply sexual.
Save it for the coworkers touch each other's eyes challenge.
Save it for the band room.
Save it for the band room. Oh, I like that throwback.
Yeah. No. Do you guys do wishes when eyelashes come out of your eyes? Do you do the whole wish thing?
I always do wishes.
You always do wishes?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you do the thing with another person where you put your your fingers together and whichever side it stays on? Like if someone wipes it off of you, you then put your finger and their thumb together.
Ew.
And then you press, and then when you pull away, whichever person has the eyelash gets the wish.
I ain't fucking touching somebody's eyelash.
I am so dumb about eyelash wishes and wishes in general. Tunnel wishes.
Oh, I love tunnel wishes.
You know what my
Wait, what are
one
tunnel
wish
wishes?
is? It's like when you hold your breath when you go through a tunnel.
And you make a wish.
You make a
If
wish.
you do that in the tunnels going into New York City, you will die.
Yeah.
If you did that in the Holland Tunnel,
Don't
you're
do
screwed.
it in the subway.
Yeah, no.
My wish is always, I wish for everything to work out the way it's supposed to. I'm not even
That's an amazing wish.
because it will.
Because it'll work. It
My
always
wish
comes
is for
true.
everyone in the world to be happy.
Oh my God.
So sweet.
That's really sweet.
It's like, because you're supposed to hold your hands up in the air, hold your breath, and then honk with one of the hands while
What?
you're going through the whole tunnel.
I had no idea
That's-
there were that many components to
the
the tunnel.
honking is the part that gives me pause because that's obnoxious. Like
Everyone
if-
does it in Malibu. Like growing up when we would go to Zuma Beach every Thursday, like that's,
as a teen,
no, as a kid.
as a kid.
Yeah, my
Okay.
mom would do it. It
Oh,
was
your mom
cute.
would do it?
Oh, you
Okay.
know what? I
then
think I've
that's
been in
sweet.
tunnels
But
before
people
and
all
heard
do it.
honking and being
Yeah.
like, haha, beep, beep.
People always do it.
Now
If
I
you're in a
know.
tunnel and you hear it, know that that's what it is.
Wishes were being made.
Wait, how long can you guys hold your breath?
Let's try.
I'm not going to try. I'm just going to tell you how long I can do it. Like a minute. Maybe like, oh, Audrey's ready to time it. You guys are still breath held? Okay. I just don't want anyone to get bored, so I didn't do it. All right, Matt and Whitney are holding their breath. Let's see how long they can go. Audrey's still timing it. Whitney's letting her breath out. No, she's not. She's holding it in. Okay. She's just making popping sounds. Matt is very determined. He does not want to lose. He's making a Danathan face right now, which is just a very sad and scared face. Whitney's about to laugh. Oh my gosh, it's so close.
Yeah, I had to give it to you, Matt.
Matt's still going.
I want to.
I started laughing.
We started. I almost made it to a minute. I got 50 seconds. 50
That's really
seconds.
good.
That's the longest
That's
I've ever
really
held
good.
my breath before. Oh,
You have to do it on air. This is going to be such an exciting part of the podcast.
I know.
really great. I just want to give a shout out to all those podcast listeners on iTunes and SoundCloud. I know that was the most thrilling part of the podcast that you've ever heard in your entire life. If you were driving in a car, you were like, "Oh shit, what's happening?" And then, great resolution. I just want to give a shout out. All you guys, all the people listening.
Did you make a wish?
No, I was supposed to make a wish.
There was no point in
we're
doing
not
that
going
if you're
through a
gonna make a
tunnel.
wish.
What other things can you wish
There are
on?
just
Stars.
no breath wish. Stars.
Pubes on the toilet seat.
What? Is that a thing? Pubes
I
on
do
toilet
it.
seats? How many things do you wish on? It's like,
Also,
I
the
wish on
second
cans
question-
of dog food. I wish every time
How
that
many
I
times
trip.
do you find pubes on toilet seats? Because I
Every
never
day.
do. What?
Public restrooms every day. Okay, especially in this office. Can I just be real for a second? There's always
you
a
don't
pube
even
on the
go
toilet.
in the men's room.
No,
This
I
is
don't.
a ladies' room issue.
No,
Whose
I mean, okay,
pubes?
no. So in the ladies' room here on this side, Audrey knows what I'm talking about. It's typically cleaner than like the individual bathrooms on the other side,
Sure.
which everyone goes in. There's always pubes on those toilet seats.
always.
Audrey agrees with me.
They're foul.
We need to put up a pube sign.
Pube sign, make a wish.
I don't want to put up the sign because that means, that I
If
won't
you
get any
see
wishes.
pubis, say pubis.
Well, I've only been like really full time here for a week, so I'm sure my time will come, and I will wish.
Make a wish. That's really the only thing
Make
I make
a
a wish
wish.
on is the pubes and the tunnels, but that's it.
There are surprisingly few pubes on the men's room toilets. I don't
That's
know.
because they stand
to
up.
pee? To pee, not to
pee.
poop.
You
Well,
don't, you don't stand up to poop? Is that just me?
Are you talking about a squatty potty
No,
situation?
no. Stand.
No.
It's better for your bowels.
You stand.
And then you just get
at
the
a
rundown.
complete like 180 degree
Yeah, you're
angle,
not supposed
like
to
a
squat.
line.
You don't squat.
You just stand.
A lot of the time,
Such a funny
This
visual.
is the stupidest thing I've ever heard. You cannot convince me that that is better for you.
Like a horse.
a lot of the time it doesn't make it into the toilet. But it works.
No, you're trying to convince me of something to make me look like a fool. There is no way that that's real.
You know,
Yeah.
sometimes
You straddle the toilet with your legs
Yes.
and stand above
You
it.
you straddle it, but you don't squat.
Listen,
sometimes you'll go to a public bathroom and there will just be shit everywhere. I think that's what they're trying to
no,
do.
I don't. What kind of monsters are be women in this world? Because I thought that that's something only men would do.
No, I mean public bathrooms. If it's like a unisex bathroom, you don't
Oh,
know
sure,
who
there's
it is.
piss everywhere,
And
but
shit.
No, there's
Shit.
always
Yeah.
poop. There's
Yeah.
poop everywhere.
Everywhere.
Just open your eyes, Matt. It's everywhere. Jonathan Barnes. There's shit literally everywhere you go.
I'm gonna pure out everything. I'm not even gonna let it touch me.
Good luck. Your germs spread the second you flush that toilet.
Fine. Well, now I'm gonna spread so many.
I bet
germs, that's
Jonathan
only
is the
my
kind of
germ.
character that loves to poop.
I don't love to poop. I just like it.
Desiree's the type of character that would dig a hole in the backyard, poop in it, and then bury the poop like a cat.
Yeah.
I've had friends that
If
have,
she was like at a boy's house, she would definitely do that so she would not poop in the bathroom of that boy's house.
For sure.
oh, one of those.
Mm-hmm.
I've
She
never
would not
been
want to
one
be
of those.
embarrassed.
I'm not a scaredy pooper.
Can I ask
Neither
you
am
two a
I.
question? We're all in committed relationships.
Yeah.
Yeah. Were you nervous to fart or poop around y'all's boyfriends at the start?
Not this
No.
boyfriend, no.
Yeah, not this one.
Yeah.
Not this one.
In other relationships, maybe, but not this one.
Okay.
What about you?
No, I mean I never have been. Denise doesn't like it when I hear her fart. She's like real embarrassed about it, and I probably should never have said anything on the podcast about
She
it.
doesn't fart. You're lying.
She does not fart. I am a liar. That's the real problem. Is I'm a huge liar who
I
lies
guess-
about farts.
Does
For
she
like a
listen to
month,
this?
maybe I avoided it.
No, not really.
Okay.
But like I'm gonna tell her that I said it. 'Cause
Tell
I
us
don't
the
want-
real scoop on
I just want-
Desiree's farts.
on Desiree's farts.
No,
Yeah,
I just
on
wanted
Denise's
to say if
farts.
she is listening, I love you, Denise.
I love you too, Denise.
Anyway, sorry.
Yeah.
Back to what Whitney was saying.
I don't remember what I was saying.
Something
I think
about
I think
farts.
I avoided farting for like a month, and then
And then you were just
I was
like,
nah,
let him
fuck it.
fly.
Let him fly.
Mm-hmm.
Did it.
Oh yeah.
How does every time I get on a podcast with Bree, we end up talking about the most disgusting shit?
I know.
Well, then bring up something else other than Phil Collins. You'll be in my heart.
Let's
which
talk
we've been
about
talking about
cute
intermittently all
stuff.
day.
All right.
Cute stuff.
Cute
Yeah.
stuff. All right. Do you ever get embarrassed by queefs?
Never. I wear them loud and proud.
Oh, good.
You wear them? I don't understand what that means.
I have a queef coat.
Ooh.
Queefs
I'm always
are
covered in a thin layer. Of
Queefs are the cutest farts
Yeah.
because they don't smell and there's no poop coming out
It's
of
just
it.
a weird
Hopefully,
little sound.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, you'd have to do something wrong for poop to come out.
What does your queef sound like? Mine
it
sounds,
sounds like
this.
a lot of air.
Mine sounds like this.
Yeah, mine just goes. That's it.
My queef sounds like
Mine sounds like the wind.
My queef sounds like Niagara Falls on a summer's day.
Aw,
my queef sounds like you be in my heart. You be in my heart. What if queefs had ringback tones?
oh, what would yours be?
Mine would be "You'll Be in My Heart." Yeah, by Phil
Mine
Collins.
would be "Oh, Mr. Lover, Lover."
Mine would be Nicki Minaj's verse from Monster.
Yeah,
That's a good one.
How many more surprising celebrities are we going to see do that verse from Monster on various late night talk
How many
shows?
has
I
there
just
been?
saw
Just
that.
the
That's why I
11?
thought
Because
of that.
Adele already did it on Carpool Karaoke. Then 11 from Stranger Things did it on on Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon.
Let's do it right now.
I don't have
I
it
don't know
ready
what
to
it
go.
is.
It's very complicated. It's very technically complicated. And Nicki Minaj is a good rapper.
I'm a Nicki Minaj.
That's
That
the
was
whole
spot
verse.
on, Whitney.
You just did a perfect. I don't know if you guys are aware. The podcast listeners definitely heard it, but if you were watching, you were distracted. Nicki Minaj is here in the studio with us.
I'm a Nicki Minaj.
Yep.
She's Italian.
I don't know.
I'm a Nicki Minaj.
Nicki Minaj.
Oh, the super bass.
Can't you hear that boom, 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 boom,
bass. Have a nice lasagna.
That's a delight. Chobani. Papa DiGiorno.
Papa DiGiorno. I
Hi,
don't.
Sam.
I see him.
Do you guys
Sam
have
just
a
walked in.
preference? You can't get good pizza. You have to have a chain pizza. What is the pizza chain you'll jump to first?
Probably. What is the one? Was it Papa John's that they like came out with the commercials being like, "Listen, we know our pizza sucks."
Domino's.
That was Domino's.
Yeah.
I like Domino's now because they got.
It's good.
Yeah, they got fancy new crusts.
Yeah, Domino's is the one for me, and it always has
Yeah.
been since I was a child.
What's your favorite LA like fancy pizza?
LA fancy pizza,
Or like not limited to LA, I guess.
or just so you're talking about like not like a
not like a
pizza
hot
place.
and ready. Sam
Sam, why
Oh,
you
Jesus,
scare
Sam.
me?
spooked me.
That's when you just got a hidden Sam in there. Sam, you want to come on podcast with us?
Sam, what are your queefs sound like?
Oh.
Oh,
You did
Sam,
it.
if your queefs had a ringback tone, what would it be?
Hollerback girl.
Hollerback girl.
Holla back, girl.
Yeah.
Gwen Stefani.
Yeah.
But only the part when she says this shit is bananas.
B-A-N-A-N-A-S. So just like a not chain.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I have a few options, and it's hard to discern. So if we're talking about like a traditional pizza place, Danielle's Wood Fired Pizzeria in Studio City. It was number one in LA. Like
Number one in your heart.
it's number one in my heart. It was number one in LA like 10 years ago, and then it was like number 2, number 3, whatever.
I haven't tried that.
It's really, really good. It might be the best pizza in the valley. And then if I'm talking about fancy pizza, Pizzeria Mozza or Soto on the west side. Soto's
Have not been to Soto either.
Soto. I had maybe the best meal of my entire life there.
You only get to pick one, Matt.
I only get to pick. Well, shit.
We're all gonna go.
In Soto. I
My
guess.
friends and I are gonna go to Masa Pizza on Saturday with Rob
Massa's
Fee.
great. Are you gonna
'cause
get
he's
the
never
deep
been.
dish?
Yeah. And that, if you guys want to come, is one of my favorite pizzas in LA. Or Lucifer's.
had it.
Lucifer's is good too.
Delicious, girl.
Yeah, the
Lucifer's
three
is
little-
great because
the
you
three
can
little
customize
pigs.
it.
Yeah.
I like Lamppost Pizza in Oak Park.
Where's that? Where's Oak Park?
Oak
Yeah.
Park is it's like 15 minutes. No, it's like 10 minutes north of Calabasas.
That sounds far as
It's far.
fuck.
It's far. That's where I grew up. It's far, but it's delicious.
Okay.
They have a little train that rides around up in the ceiling.
That's
you know those
cool.
little train. Okay,
Model
it's
trains.
great.
You know those tiny
You
trains.
know those little trains with the little tracks and the little people.
There's nothing better than cheese pizza with a root beer, and with Barks root beer, and a side green salad. With
Classic.
Italian dressing.
Classic.
You
classic,
lost me.
classic, classic.
You lost me.
I'm a
gonna
fan.
I'm gonna trumpet IBC root beer.
Trumpet. That was your theme song for your segment.
Thank you so much. IBC root beer, Caesar salad, or just another slice of cheese
I can
pizza.
dig
Dig a Caesar.
I like both of those, so I'm not gonna pick. What's your guys' favorite snack?
Jesus Christ, you've just opened up a whole
Frozen grapes.
world of hurt.
Oh
Frozen grapes.
Bree,
Frozen
you
grapes?
fucked me up for life with frozen grapes.
What do you mean, Whitney?
I don't know if this is a story for the podcast.
It is a story for the podcast because
I'm
obviously
okay.
you
I
care
don't know
about
if
it.
you're comfortable, but
does Discovery care?
They don't give a shit.
No, they don't listen to this podcast.
I was on so many mushrooms one day, and I was not having a good time. We all ended up doing way more than we thought was there because it was all ground up into a powder. Anyways,
Let's just put it this way. It was like we had taken acid instead of mushrooms.
which is not like, it's fine, but not something I was expecting.
Yeah.
Jesse thought he was gonna die.
Jesse was so sick.
Yeah, he threw up like 10 times.
Jesse was like real sick.
That's
We
scary.
probably should have called.
That's why I
kept
don't
throwing
want to
up.
do
But
mushrooms.
that's like, I've never seen that happen in my life. Anyways, Brie came over and she was like, I brought snacks, and my like child brain was like, that will make everything better. And I was like, grapes, I'm familiar with those. I've had a grape before, but it was frozen, and I was like, what is this texture doing to me? And it like sent me away in my brain. I had no idea what was going on.
Welcome to Grape Junction, Whitney. We're all cold and
How do
happy
you
here.
deal with this in your mouth?
Yeah.
The truth is, it tastes like ice cream. It
No,
tastes
it
like
doesn't.
I'd like to try it again.
like a sorbet. It tastes like
a sorbet or a popsicle.
Have you
Yeah,
ever
but-
frozen grapes and put them in a white wine? Mm-hmm. Is that good?
Yeah, it's
I
good.
feel like that would work.
And then
That
you
works.
eat the frozen grapes after you're done with the wine.
Yeah, but by
Yes.
then they're all mushy.
Top snacks. It's hard. I'd sworn off snacks for a very long time. And then at some point I was like, hey, Lieberman, shut up and be happy. And I started
Good.
snacking again.
Good for you.
Yeah. Hence why I have my shirt open for this entire podcast, because it does not look good on these couches.
I think the way you've displayed your shirt looks good.
Thank
Yeah.
you. And also, honestly, I just wanted to show off my chest hair because I'm real proud of it.
You should be. Chest hair is very nice.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm hairy like a wild animal.
I was trying to think of a nice way to say not something
Yeah.
inappropriate.
Right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I mean, like, look, if we're taking out like snack foods, number one snack, apples. Like envy apples or Honeycrisp apples.
Shut up.
Honeycrisp apple is my motherfucking jam.
Listen,
Honeycrisp. Okay,
Honeycrisp
first of
or
all,
envy apples.
no.
You ain't lived, Whitney.
Wow,
You
they
ain't
are so
lived,
sweet and so
Whitney.
crunchy.
I like a
With a
Gala
little
apple,
tang.
but that's not ever going to be my favorite snack.
No.
What?
No, Whitney.
What about with
Envy apples. Have you ever had an
some
envy?
almond butter, some honey?
I'm talking about that Earth Balance coconut peanut butter spread, okay? That is
Shut up.
peanut butter whipped.
I'm so
with
disappointed in
coconut
your
oil.
snack
so
answer.
it's coconutty and it's peanutty. Well, I slice the apples super thin, so they're still crunchy, but then they're also like thin like a chip, like a snack, and I dip them in that butter. But
All right.
I will
Dip
say,
'em in that
but
butter.
I'll say
dip
this.
'em in that butter,
I'll
but
say this. I've recently gotten into a very dangerous obsession with Flaming Hot Cheetos.
Oh, they're good.
Flaming Hot Limon Cheetos. And then also, I'm talking the cheddar jalapeno Cheetos. I'm talking about the salsa Cheetos, which are like queso salsa flavored Cheetos that are crazy.
Dude, chip flavors are getting insane now.
They
By the way,
really
I would try the apple thing, but
Get
like
an envy
the
apple.
idea of
They're the
having
best apples I've ever had in my life.
envy, that sounds too sexy for me.
It is sexy how good these apples are. It's like the perfect version of an apple. Like all your life you've been eating apples, and for the most part, they're pretty fucking disappointing. Am I right?
Yeah.
No, you're right.
Yeah. An envy apple is perfectly crisp every time.
That's
is
I mean, like
gigantic.
a honey crisp.
Crispier. Perfectly crisp, perfectly
Doubtful.
juicy, perfectly sweet and sour.
I like the name Honeycrisp better than I like the name Envy.
Well, that's why Honeycrisp
I'm
apples like
going off
sell
just
better
names.
than any other apple right now because they picked
'Cause
a
they
great
got-
name.
Yeah, they did. My
know
favorite
what?
snack is sriracha popcorn.
Oh, it's
Oh,
so
from
good.
The Office, it's
No,
so good.
actually, I like the one
Do
in
you
the
make your
office,
own?
but it made me cough so bad.
I remember.
Yeah, you were there. In Little Tokyo, I go and I get snack days, and I go and have the Sriracha brand Sriracha popcorn, which is only sold there. It's delicious.
I've had that before.
And there's also these tiny little chocolates that look like mushrooms. Recurring theme today on the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
They're like little biscuits for the stem, and then chocolate for the cap, and it's fucking incredible. You've never tasted anything like it in your life.
Yum.
Yeah, that's my favorite snack.
You know how they have so many chip flavors now, and it's like they're working on all of these chips to make them taste like the weirdest snacks possible.
Szechuan chicken.
Yeah, like
Curry.
biscuits and gravy. But you know what they're not doing is figuring out a way to make sure chip dust does not exist on my fingertips. Why are they not working on that?
Just
instead?
wear a glove. Just put a condom
I
on
need
your
a
hand.
chip glove.
In terms of like reasons people buy chips, like if you want that, just eat Pringles. Pringles ain't got no dust.
They have dust, yeah.
Oh, the flavored ones do, huh?
Yeah. They should sell every packet of chips with a little glove, a chip glove. Just like a little latex
Or 2.
glove.
They don't even need a glove. They just need 2 tiny latex like
Thimbles?
finger. Yeah, just for one here and one there, and you just pick it.
Finger condoms.
Yeah, that's
I mean,
a thing probably.
Finger condoms do exist.
They're just condoms.
No, they're finger condoms.
What?
They make condoms the size of your finger. They make
like
finger-sized
as like a
condoms.
Spencer's gift store gag.
No,
or...
like as a
What is it
genuine for fingering someone the same way that you would want to use a dental dam if you're
why
being
not just
extra
use a
safe when
latex
going down.
glove?
Because that's weird.
That's not weird. That's not weirder than buying a separate.
I'm sorry.
finger
Wait.
condom.
Question. The mechanics of this are not possible because if you have a finger glove, it goes on one finger or 2 fingers, perhaps.
No, a finger condom, there's one for each finger.
Okay, what if the juice of the privates leaks on your hand?
Yeah.
Then
That's
you're
only if you're
contaminated.
doing it right. And people who do it right don't use finger condoms.
Touche.
It also could be, Brie, and now it is called a finger condom. But if I am being delicate, those with teeny tiny peepees
Sure.
might want to use a finger condom instead
of
of
a
a
regular.
large one, instead of a normal size one, because a normal size one would be gigantic.
That's probably less embarrassing to buy a finger condom than a tiny dick condom.
I think so. I think that.
Is that what those are called?
Right,
Tiny
because it's like,
dick condoms?
because it's like, we here at Trojan, we offer a wide variety of sizes: magnum, regular, tiny dick size. Yeah, no, it would have to be like some kind of like very like sensual and but playful word for small.
Excuse me, Trojan man?
Yes.
My lover has a smaller than tiny dick size. What should I use?
Well, then you would love to use the Smurf size condom. It is the size of a Smurf.
Oh my God, and it's blue.
And
wow.
it's blue because it's extra playful. Listen, we offer a wide variety of small dick-sized condoms.
What's something that's like? What's a word that's associated with small but strong, or like manly?
Ooh, that's hard.
Napoleon.
Napoleon.
Yeah.
But then it's like your
Napoleon
penis
size.
has a complex.
Excuse me, Trojan man?
Yeah.
My
How did
side
you get
piece.
in my office?
My side piece has a horse-sized penis. What should I use for that?
Well, I would recommend Magnum XLs. They do fit your average horse. But if you want to splurge, obviously we do offer the gargantuan size. Gargantuan.
How many Coke cans do you think I can fit in it?
25.
Oh wow, I'll take 7.
We
Do you have packs of 7?
Yeah, we made them by accident. Pure accident. We left the machine on too long and it just stretched and stretched and stretched. We're sitting on so many of these things. We're selling them in packs of 7, packs of 25, whatever you need.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah, you could stuff a whole child in there.
Oh.
I mean, I'm just saying.
Okay, can
I'm
I
not
tell
saying
you?
you should.
Can I tell you a very gross, weird secret?
Of course, Bree.
When I was younger and I saw condoms that said ribbed for her pleasure, I thought it meant they were ribs flavored.
That would be so much better. Are you kidding me?
That would be a lot better.
Ribs.
Ribs for her pleasure.
Ribs for her pleasure, I honestly think could be a commercial for nuclear family.
All right, let's make it
Yeah,
happen.
ribs for her pleasure.
Oh my god.
Ribbed for her pleasure.
For her
Wait,
pleather.
wait a minute. These condoms are ribbed. No, they're ribs for my pleasure. Studies have shown that women, when exposed to ribs, women are 70% happier, which is why we offer new Trojan ribs for her pleasure.
What's another style of condom that like is funky?
Sensations,
Glow in the dark.
Glow in the dark.
vibrating
Vibrating.
ring,
Uh,
hot and cold.
Yes, I've seen that.
The ones that make you last extra long by numbing your privates.
True.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
What?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like,
When
why?
I was in college, my friend, he bought those because it's an insecurity thing. I think it's mostly like guys who are young and are just starting out and want women to consider them to be great at sex. So they're like, their answer to it is, I need to last a half an hour or I'm not a man.
Oh God, that sounds shitty.
Well, that's the thing. Well, it's like a running theme in like sex comedies, I feel like.
Yeah.
Because it was something that I definitely like was worried about when I was a teenager, was like, if you don't last at least like 10 minutes, you're a bad person. You're bad at it. Because the joke always was, he didn't last very long.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
You're right.
Yeah, so they make condoms that like are supposed to make you last longer, like
By
if you're a
numbing your
premature
dick?
ejaculator, by numbing your dick.
That sounds like it's not fun
No.
for yourself.
And it's not, but it's like it's meant for people who like it's a real problem, like they'll go like that. But he was more probably like just a normal person, so it just made it last forever, which doesn't sound fun at all. It sounds like you're just hiding.
Yeah.
You're hiding who you really are.
Aw.
I hope that he's changed his ways.
Me too.
We lost touch after that.
What other kind of condoms are there? Flavored? Besides, I guess
Flavored.
flavored. We got ribs already.
Ribs.
The most popular.
Flavored condoms are so gross.
Yeah.
Like they're gross, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because they taste like latex with
This
stuff
is
on
the
it.
second time now that a sign has been presented to me telling me to pull my mic further away. But then I pull it further away and I'm like, I must be so quiet now.
Split the difference, Matt.
All right, I'm splitting the difference like there. How's that?
That looks like it's good.
That looks good.
What was your guys' first crush on
My first
on,
crush?
on an animated character or a video game character or a comic book character? Not a
Easily
fictional character. let's
Lola Bunny Space Jam. It
Ah,
was the first sexualized female character I'd ever been exposed to,
say. I was
and I
going to be
didn't
her for
understand it
Halloween,
there.
but now I don't know if I should.
Look, you have no issues coming from this guy, but I'm just saying Lola Bunny was like Jessica Rabbit was in the 80s for like 90s
But
kids.
she's like cool and sporty.
She's like cool and sporty, and
She's a
she's
babe.
better at she's a
She's like,
babe.
"Don't
She's
call me
better at
doll."
basketball than anyone else on the team. She doesn't take no guff.
She wears her ears in a ponytail.
Mm-hmm. She leaves all the guys falling all over themselves for her.
What about you, Brie?
Well, my favorite movie when I was a kid was Rockadoodle.
Rockadoodle was great.
It was so
Ew.
good. So maybe Shanticleer, the rooster.
That was the main Rockadoodler?
Yeah, that was the main rooster. It was
I have
either
not
him
seen
or
that movie.
Ariel.
I have not
Little
seen that
Mermaid.
movie since I was a child, but there's probably something that would stir inside of me. I watched it when I was like 9.
Chanticleer was kind of buff for a
He was
rooster.
super buff.
He was like built like Johnny Bravo, but without any of the bravado.
I liked him when he was really depressed, though.
Vulnerable.
He
He's
was
got a
very
soft
vulnerable,
side.
soft side. Yeah, I was like, I can fix you. I was 3.
Were you really
I
into
was
emo
3
as a
years old.
teenager?
No, I was 3 years old.
Okay.
The little baby
How did
Bree
you
was
get
just
that-
like, Chanticleer, I can fix you.
Why did you have a southern accent when you were 3 years old?
Because she lived in Tennessee until she was 5. Chanticleer, I do declare, I will fix you. I'ma find you. I'ma fix you.
Was that the only one that had a crush on Robin Hood?
You had a crush on Robin Hood?
I don't blame you. I don't blame you.
Yeah, a lot
Yeah,
of folks have said Robin
The
Hood.
fox. He
Yeah.
was a babe, and you did a good charity works for people.
That's true. I do want to take a quick second and talk about our friends at Helix. Now, guys, I don't know about you. I love to sleep. I'm crazy about it. I'm nutty for sleep.
Same.
Yeah, and you can't sleep on a rock of a mattress.
No.
Hell no. That's where our friends at Helix come in, okay? Because you know what? We're all in couples, and sometimes people are rolling around in bed, or you know what? You like a firm mattress, you like a soft mattress. Guess what? Helix offers mattresses that are divided into 2 separate zones. One maybe has a firm, one maybe has a soft. They have 4 sleep profiles. This is a mattress where you and your partner can enjoy the same mattress at the same time with different levels of comfort that are perfect for you. So you should go to helixsleep.com/sourcefed, okay? You're going to check out the mattresses. They're going to be incredible mattresses. They're going to blow you away with this 2-zone design. And if you go to helixsleep.com/sourcefed, you get $50 off your mattress order. This is a reasonably priced mattress that is going to blow you away with its comfort and its incredible design. What were we talking about?
One time, a friend slept over in my bed and she threw up in my bed.
Oh my God.
We made a fun day out of it, though, the next day.
How did you make a fun day out of that?
Well, we just balled it up and threw it out, and then got breakfast and went to IKEA.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
was nice.
So I'm assuming it wasn't a sober
No,
experience.
she was very drunk.
Okay, so it
But-
wasn't like I'm sick.
No.
Okay.
I would let a drunk person sleep in my bed, but not a very sick person.
Yeah.
Unless it was my husband and he had a terminal illness, then I would allow it.
Of course.
I don't let anyone sleep in my bed.
No one sleeps in your bed?
No.
What about Riggs?
I don't even sleep in my bed. I sleep on the floor.
I sleep on the floor. So does Riggs. So does your boyfriend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Riggs, it's too hot for her to sleep in my bed for some reason. She sleeps downstairs where the air is cool and crisp. But she won't sleep in my room with me anymore. It's
Too
really
stuffy.
depressing. It's
My
too
cat
stuffy,
doesn't
but it's
snuggle me
not.
either anymore.
not
She
ideal.
used to. Do you have any pets, Matt?
Oh,
I'm
you don't know.
sorry,
You don't
Whitney.
know.
Do I have any pets?
Oh no, here we go.
Matt Lieberman.
I'm just kidding.
When I think of Matt Lieberman, I have to ask, boy, does Matt Lieberman have a pet? Does he ever talk about a pet?
I'm gonna stop
wait
you
a
right there. He has a
second.
guinea pig.
Named Lucy, who is incredible. She is
You're
my
right.
hero.
I forgot.
Listen, Lucy, I wish that we could sleep with Lucy. We can't. Why? Because she's so tiny.
Crush
Well,
her.
Matt, what
We
makes
might-
her so great?
I'll tell you what makes her so goddamn great. Listen, first of all, she is a very good eater. She loves to eat. She is incredibly cute. She gives little piggy kisses. Little piggy kisses. The tiniest little dainty piggy kisses. Over and over and over again.
Sorry,
because
but
she's
that's so gross sounding. Little
You're-
piggy kisses is like the
You're
grossest sounding thing.
so in the wrong. It's bananas.
No.
Until you have not lived until you've had a guinea pig give you kisses.
Is it
on
like
the
an
face.
open-mouthed kiss?
No, it's like her little tongues like licking you.
That's an open-mouthed kiss.
Yeah.
Do you guys have sex in front of your guinea pig on purpose?
No, we don't
Like,
have
just,
sex
Just to
in-
involve
on
her.
purpose to
Just to
involve
involve
her?
her. You're so
No.
obsessed with her. I'm just like, I just pictured the
Just
two of
because
you.
she's our whole world and we love her the most doesn't mean that we want to involve her in our sexual escapades. That is wrong.
Does Riggs watch you have sex?
Yes.
My cat turns
Yeah.
around and faces the wall.
No way.
She's either really polite or
ashamed.
disgusted by me.
That's amazing.
She faces the corner. It's so funny every time.
Riggs
Yeah.
is on the floor going,
Aw.
and then I'm like,
Lucy-
Riggs, shut up, and then she tries to jump up on the bed, and
If she's in the room, and she generally is because she lives in her pen and it's in her bedroom. She'll just, if I notice,
Wait,
she'll be looking.
is it a pig pen?
I am walking off this podcast right now. You have said something so deeply insulting.
I'm
No,
so
kidding, of
sorry.
course. No, she'll look at the television. Lucy loves television.
What's her favorite show?
Her
700 Club?
No, her favorite show is Steven Universe. Her favorite show is Steven Universe. Second favorite show is Sailor Moon. Right now, though,
Is that because it's your favorite show?
no, she likes cartoons. She likes bright colors.
Okay.
Can guinea pigs see color?
Oh yeah, guinea pigs see colors.
Guinea pigs can, but dogs can't.
Yes, exactly. Everyone's
Guinea
hyping up
pigs
dogs
can
as like the
do
ultimate.
whatever you project onto them. They
Everyone's
can
hyping
do.
up dogs as the ultimate pet. Well, guess what? Guinea pigs can see colors. God damn it, and they're vegan. Something that you aspire to be, Bree.
Yes, it's true.
A guinea pig can go vegan, and you can't think about that.
I
think
can
about
see
it.
sounds.
No, you can't. You are
Yes,
not
I
you are
can.
not a synesthete. That's a real thing.
Listen.
You see sounds as colors.
I can see sounds.
What color is my voice right now?
It's like a grayish,
Grayish?
It's very in for
which is
fall.
like a gray and a beige.
Is grayish an actual color in fashion?
No,
Yes.
it's called greige.
What? No, it's not.
I just mispronounced it. Yeah, I swear. Right, Audrey? Audrey knows all about fashion. It's
It's called
greige.
greige?
Yeah.
I
she's
hate
nodding.
it. Greige.
It's greige.
Wait, it's greige.
No, it should be greige, but
you know
it's actually
how like
greige.
some people hate the word moist? I hate the word greige that way.
I get it. It's not
That's an
pleasant.
awful
I
word.
didn't choose what color you sound like, but
about-
that's what it is.
What about Pinot Grigio?
I don't mind that.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's just in the lone greige context that I'm like, no.
Brie, I gotta tell you, it doesn't have to be on this podcast, but it is gonna be. I want to take you out to a vegan place that's by my house sometime because it's fantastic.
I'm in.
It's a vegan
Matt
Thai.
can come because he likes vegan
Wait a
food.
minute.
You can come
I
too.
bet I can guess the place.
What is it?
Oh, God.
There are so many, actually.
You live on the east side, right?
Yeah.
Oh, God. What is
Wait,
its
if you
name?
guess this, what's your reward? Let's see. Let me think.
Oh, God. I
won't. All
I'm-
right, Matt.
If you
If you
guess
guess
it-
this, I won't make fun of your guinea pig ever
God
again.
damn it. No, because I'm picturing the place, but I'm having trouble remembering
if you
the
guess
exact
it,
name.
I'll buy you an appetizer.
I
at
went
it.
with my friends Taylor and Mike, and I went with my friends Laura and Jer. It's a great date spot. God damn it. It's the only restaurant on that stretch of road. There's nothing else on that stretch of road. And it's
No,
right around the
already
corner.
wrong.
I'm already wrong?
Already wrong because my place is not a great date place.
Oh, it's not my vegan. Oh, so it's my vegan gold.
It's my vegan gold. Yeah.
The other
Oh my
that's
gosh.
not the place I was thinking of, but my vegan gold is great. Their orange chicken is wonderful.
What were
Yeah.
you thinking of?
I can't remember the name of it. That's
you
why
remember
it's
what
driving me
street
You
crazy.
it was
got it
on?
wrong or right?
It's right by Sunset Junction, but it's not on Sunset. It's like right around the corner from El Cid and that other bar that's like right next to El Cid where there's the barbecue guy on Saturdays. This is gonna drive me crazy. We'll figure it out after the
Yeah,
podcast.
tell me later.
But yeah, my vegan gold.
There's some
so
very
you won't
delicious-
pick on my guinea pig ever again because she's the greatest.
All right, I lost the bet, so I guess I can't do that anymore.
Ever again.
I
They
didn't
have-
say ever. I just said for a bit.
Ever
They have the
again.
most delicious vegan beef jerky I've ever had in my
What is it
goddamn
made
life.
out of?
Soy.
It's made out of soy.
beef.
Yeah.
It's just like fake ass
Bomb ass
beef
fake
jerky, but it's like marinated and they serve it with romaine hearts, and it's fantastic.
Have you ever been to Hope Healthy Organic Positive Eating?
Oh yeah, girl. I
No.
order from there all the time.
They have the beef jerky.
Where is it?
They do.
It's in Studio City. It's on Ventura.
I'm not hip with these valley places. I don't ever
Ooh,
go to the
girl.
valley.
Sun Cafe Organic.
Oh, I've been
so
to Sun Cafe.
good.
That pizza dough.
Speaking of soy beef, whatever happened to Sobe, the drink?
Oh
With
man,
the
that
lizard?
pina colada flavored strawberry kiwi. The
Right?
facts on the bottom.
Guys, whatever happened if we're going to do this?
Yeah,
Whatever
let's play this
happened to
game.
Fruitopia?
Which one was that?
You never had Fruitopia?
It sounds familiar.
I
I'm
think
sure
it
had.
was like Tropicana's take on the whole Sobe kind of line of drinks. It was like a bunch of like mixed fruit drinks. It was like a Nantucket Nectars or a Sobe,
yeah.
but it lived a much shorter life.
I mean, I feel like probably everyone just realized how much sugar are in those drinks, and so they were like, "Let's not do
That's
this."
like the Arizona iced teas.
Oh my god,
They're
I was
clinging. They're
obsessed
hanging
with
on.
those.
So bad for you, though.
I know.
They're
Really?
like
Oh, yeah.
terrible.
When I was in high school, I was so obsessed with it, and my mom saw that there were 10 jugs for $10, and so she bought like 50 jugs
Oh
of it.
no.
And I had it.
yeah.
I only had it. That's all I had.
When I was at sleepaway camp, there
Oh,
were
here we go. Here it is.
there were a few kids in my bunk who came from like super rich Long Island families. And one of the kids, his dad was like a VP at Snapple. So every year on visiting day, his parents would load up the car with like 6 pallets of Snapple, like a tower of Snapple to the sky that no amount of children could or should be able to drink very quickly. And
But
like,
you did.
But we did.
It was for the whole camp?
No, it was just for us, just for our bunk.
Just for your bunk?
Whoa.
Just
for
so
our bunk.
nice.
It was
You
nice.
could have gotten a little business going there.
You think I didn't? Listen,
I hope you did.
I think Bree knows this story, but I don't talk about sleepaway camp that much anymore because I feel like I've run out of stories, but I honestly haven't.
I don't think you have. I
No,
just think you
there's-
talk about it a lot, but I don't see that as a bad thing
When
because
I
it's
was-
always a new experience.
So the
for
first
me.
year I went to sleepaway camp, I was 10 years old, but I looked a lot younger. I looked like I was like 7 or 8. And
Ew,
at-
you were one of those. I'm just kidding.
it's a lot of traumatic memories you're bringing
I'm
back
so
right
sorry.
now.
All right, keep going.
So every night we would go to what was called the canteen, and you got little tokens. You got like 20 tokens for your whole 3-week session at camp, and you could trade them for candy or like a cheeseburger or nachos or a soda. And it was just sort of like you go there at night, you could hang out and get your junk food and whatever. So instead of enjoying that, I turned my young age into a business, because the younger kids would have a much earlier curfew and they'd be allowed to cut the line and go get their stuff first. So I started doing a delivery business to all the counselors in the big kid cabins, where they would pay me in canteen tokens, 1 canteen token per item, to go and buy them their stuff. And I would go in and out of the line multiple times and just cut to the front, get stuff, drop it off, and then do another run. And I like made myself like a little business.
Whoa.
But how did you? What did you get out of it?
I got an extra token. Like they would spend 2 tokens on a thing. I'd get one, and then I'd use the other one.
Entrepreneur.
Yeah.
Good for you.
So that I
How
never
many
had-
years did you go to sleepaway camp?
I went to sleepaway camp for, I guess, 5 years or 6 years. 6 years, 98 to 2003.
The only camp I ever got to go to was church camp, because I was a bad kid, and my sister.
Why were you a bad kid?
I was just a rebel.
You were a bad seed.
I'm still a bad kid. I'm a bad wit.
Wait, tell me about church camp.
Yeah.
I have to know, because I went to like Jewish Hebrew school camp retreats. We went to retreats. It wasn't like summer camp.
Yeah.
I gotta know.
I gotta
Well,
know.
I
One
got
camp-
stories.
What's the deets on that church camp?
One camp was literal camping in Mexico, and it was a church building.
Whoa.
Or not church building, a house building. So we had teams, and we each built a house. So construction expert over here. But most of them were just really creepy. Like there were a couple like by the lake, and you just like do some activities like regular camp, but always you go pray, and it's like a big auditorium and a bunch of teenagers like lifting their hands to the sky and singing hymns, and it was
Is it like the movie Saved?
yes.
I love that
I
movie.
love that movie
Oh my
too.
god.
I
Oh
don't-
my
More.
Jesus.
I don't
Jesus
remember
was
that
white.
movie at all.
It's so good.
My favorite part of that movie is when they're stretching in PE and Mandy Moore bends down and Eva Amari goes, "Hillary Faye, I can see your pad." And I thought that was so funny.
I just remember Macaulay Culkin's in a wheelchair in the movie, but
he was
he drives.
so hot in that movie.
Yeah.
He was hot?
He is so hot in that movie.
I don't remember him as hot, but I'll watch again and maybe think about
I
it.
remember like the trailer for that movie came out like right when I started getting really obsessed with Apple trailers in high school.
I had that obsession too.
Right? Like every Friday when there'd be new trailers,
Yes.
you just sit and watch all
all
the
of them.
trailers.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for hours, and
Uh-huh.
rewatch other trailers and just get hyped about movies. There was like a period where I was just really into movies.
I never thought that was a thing before.
Oh yeah,
God.
Inglorious Quick Time.
I'm so glad we shared that obsession.
Me too.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I watched the trailer for Saved dozens of times, and I think I
You
saw
never
the
saw
movie.
it?
No, I saw it like once on DVD. I think I own it even,
I own
and I've
it.
only watched it once.
Do you guys have any keepsakes
movie
from
party.
that time of your life, from when you were teenagers?
A lot.
You have a lot?
Yeah.
I don't.
Anything come to mind?
Yeah, what do you got?
My boyfriend in high school used to make me a bunch of stuff. Like he was so like one time he built me like a shelving unit for boarding school that like had secret compartments so I could put like appliances and like lock them,
Whoa.
like a microwave and a fridge, a mini fridge and stuff like that. He like built
Sexy
it.
little teen carpenter.
I know. And
Yeah.
one time he sewed me a dress.
What?
He found this really cool vintage like under the sea fabric and like made me this dress, and he would always draw me pictures and write like little secret notes in the pictures, and like he would make me like wallets out of duct tape and like little jewelry things out of duct tape.
Damn, he sounds like a rad boyfriend.
Yeah.
He was really he was just the biggest sweetheart, and he was so crafty and an amazing drummer.
And what happened?
Dang. Can I date him?
I don't know. After high school, we sadly parted, and then yeah, he moved to Texas, and he's still, I'm sure, very crafty and wonderful. But I have all that stuff he made for me.
And that
so
never
that's
weirded
awesome.
out any of your future boyfriends?
Okay, this is a really sad thing that happened.
Oh.
The guy I dated after, or the guy I was in a relationship with after, because I dated some people in between. Let's be real. He was really uncomfortable with me having that dress.
Oh no. He made you give it away?
He made me give it away.
Oh, Aww.
which is bullshit.
Yeah.
That's like one of my biggest regrets of things I've like given to Goodwill.
Yeah. Maybe it'll
That is a
find you
bummer.
someday.
Yeah, I should have just put it in a box and tucked it away. I should have just said.
Now I want to learn carpentry.
You
should.
should.
This is something that I brought up to Denise weeks ago, and it was like kind of like a flight of fancy, but also I kind of want to do it. I see myself in my 50s building things, like doing carpentry, building tables and chairs and things, because like I
see you doing that also.
Thank you, because I get a lot of satisfaction out of building furniture, like building IKEA furniture. If anyone wants me to come build their IKEA furniture, I will do it. Because
Okay.
I genuinely enjoy the process of building something, because at the end, you have
You
it.
got something.
It's built.
Yeah.
I can only build IKEA furniture while watching Top Model, America's Next
Really?
Top Model, because that's like the ideal show to build to.
That is interesting. I built most of my apartment furniture working my way through Rescue Me, the FX show with Dennis Leary,
Okay.
the firefighter show.
I think I've seen that actually.
It's a good show.
Can I tell you guys my teen treasure?
Yes.
Yeah.
I have a pair of jeans that I worked on when I was going into my junior year in the summertime, that I bought some overly baggy jeans at Goodwill and then spent the entire summer writing on them in Sharpie. And I have band lyrics. I have art of like band art. I've got let's see, The Strokes, Modest Mouse, Rage Against the Machine, Our Lady Peace, The Cure, just random lyrics and like band names, and also poetry my friends wrote in drama class.
That's adorable.
Scribbled on there. I've got some Shakespeare on there, and I still have the jeans.
That's pretty
They've
awesome.
literally never been washed. I wore them on that trip to Mexico for house building. They've got
Wow.
Mexican dirt in them. I was afraid that the Sharpie would wash off if I washed them. So now they're just like stinking
your
up my
box?
bottom drawer.
Oh, they're in your drawer.
Yeah,
You should
got them.
fold. You should flatten them out and put them in a frame.
Yeah.
Whoa, that's a good idea.
Are there lyrics on both sides of the jeans?
There are lyrics on the front, and then I went through like a big calligraphy phase when I was a kid, and so I wrote in like old English Gothic, love on one pocket and hate on the other butt pockets.
So here's
one
here's
cheek
what
could
you
fit
do.
Me, I did that on a pair of white Vans.
What? You guys
Swear
both
to God,
do
love and
the
hate.
right.
And I swear to God, Whitney, I didn't want to like interrupt and like make myself a part of your story, but I did the same thing with a pair of jeans once.
Hell yeah, dude! I wish
just
you
feel
still had
like
them.
we're
you
kindred
guys both
spirits.
Radio Raheemed clothing.
Yeah, I was. It's wow.
But here's what you do,
We're
Whitney.
so connected.
Here's what you do. We're all discovering connections. You take the jeans and you rip the seams up the sides and in the crotch so that both halves come apart. And then you put it into one frame where you've got like the front on one side and you've got the back on the other, all in one thing. So you've got this memory and you can see all of it and you can have it up on your wall in like a big badass wood frame.
That'd be cool. I don't know if I have enough. Bree's been to my house. I don't know. I have a lot of wall space anymore.
No, you have a lot of art.
I got
really
a
cool art.
lot of stuff on the walls.
That's cool.
I was hoping my daughter will wear them someday.
Aw.
I have one. She'll probably be like, "That's fucking nerdy, Mom."
Yeah, I don't want to wear your dirt jeans.
I wish my
How
mom
old
still
are
had her
these?
clothes.
Me
Don't you
too.
wish your parents
Yes.
like I don't know if yours do, but my parents like throw everything out
Yeah,
ever.
same.
I wish I got to wear my mom's clothes.
I am thrilled I'm not wearing my dad's clothes.
I wish.
He wore boring clothes.
Daddy suit.
Daddy suits.
No daddy suit.
There's actually
Daddy Suits is a great band name.
Daddy Suits is a great band name. I actually was like really obsessed with this overcoat that my dad had. And
That sounds badass.
we went into the city. It was like a gray wool like trench coat. And I'd never had a coat like that in my life. And we had gone into New York City to see a movie premiere, to see the premiere of After the Sunset with Pierce Brosnan and Salma Hayek. It's like an obscure movie. My third cousin is the director, and we don't have to get into that because this is about the jacket.
Okay.
So he gave me this jacket because it was going to be cold out, and we were supposed to wear nice stuff. And I was obsessed with this jacket, and I just loved this jacket. So I didn't like put it away. I kept wearing it. and it became this thing that I wore like every day in high school. Obsessed with this long gray trench coat and like a driver's cap, but turned backwards. I was a fucking little nerd.
Oh my god!
You wouldn't believe.
You know what? I also wore my dad's trench coat everywhere. He called it his London Fog, which I assume is the brand.
It's the
name.
brand, yeah.
But yeah, wore it everywhere.
That's
in
awesome.
Sunny NorCal.
I brought the jacket with me to college, and this woman who had been a counselor at my sleepaway camp also went to the same college as me, and I was like so excited to be there. And she walked past me on the street, and she like caught herself laughing at me, like stifled a laugh, looked at me, stifled a laugh, and I never wore it again. I never wore it again. I was so embarrassed and my feelings were so hurt.
That's such a sad story.
Yeah.
Guys, don't laugh at people. Let them live their lives.
Yeah.
Fucking
Are
love
you
that
glad
coat.
that she laughed in like a little bit because
A little
you
bit
maybe would have
because-
still been wearing that jacket today?
Totally, and it definitely was not becoming on me. But like, I feel like now that I have some idea of like what I actually like to wear, because at the time I had no personal sense of style. Now I feel like I could bring it back and I could do it properly. Like I would
Nobody
wear
here would judge you.
right.
No.
I would wear that over my red suit in a heartbeat.
Over your red suit?
I would wear it to the party, and then I would just throw it off of me in one fell swoop and
Okay.
reveal the red suit, and the whole room would go bananas.
I am dying for a custom mustard yellow
I
suit.
know you've been telling me about this.
I have to get it.
You have to get
Like
it.
a 3-piece suit or
Yeah.
Like a tree piece.
Yeah.
a 3-piece?
A 3-piece.
You look great in mustard yellow, Brie.
Thank you. You look great in it right now.
Oh, I'm wearing it.
Yeah.
I forgot.
I mean,
If you could have a 3-piece suit, Whitney, what color would it be? To wrap this up,
It'd be plaid.
a plaid suit,
It'd be a plaid 3-piece.
Dope.
you would look
Yeah.
rad in that plaid.
rad in that plaid.
You.
Yeah.
Red
And so would my
plaid.
dad.
Aw. Whitney, where can the people find you?
You can find me on Sourcefed and also
Yay!
Yay.
also Metal Sucks. If you like metal news, I'll give you all the news every week. And we stream on Wednesday nights at my house. I'm playing Doom right now, and it's
Sick.
so fucking awesome. Have you guys played it?
No.
It's rad. It's a great time. And not tweet anymore. And that's it.
Yeah. And breathe.
Oh, you can find me at Briesrig on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, all that. And don't forget to check out Nuclear Family. New sketches every Tuesday and Thursday. Lieberman.
Yeah. You can. I brought the mic too close to my mouth again. I'm so sorry, Chris. You can find me on Twitter at Matt Lieberman. That's MattLieberman. Of course, Nuclear Family, new sketches Tuesdays and Thursdays, and The Loop on Saturdays. Plus, if you haven't checked out the cooking videos that I can't believe Sourcefed is letting me do, you should check those out on Sourcefed. We did a blindfolded hangover taste test, and then I also Kentucky fried everything using the Colonel's original recipe.
They are great and great fun.
Great fun was had by all. Thank you all so much for watching or listening to the podcast. If you've never been to the iTunes page, why don't you go there? Give this thing a 5 stars. It really means a lot when you give the podcast 5 stars. Tell your friends. Maybe leave a little comment.
I thought you were going to say if you go to the iTunes page, try to watch some movie trailers.
If you go to iTunes, watch some
I
trailers.
still do occasionally binge trailer watch.
Well, they got rid of like the good
I
trailers.
don't watch trailers.
I
page
do
on
it
their
on
website.
YouTube now.
Yeah, you do it on YouTube now. It's easier.
I think trailer watching spoils your movie experience, so I don't do it.
now, but circa 2004,
Yeah.
so good. All right, thank you all so much. See you next week. Bye-bye.
Would you guys have a threesome with your clone? Because I feel like I wouldn't
Done.
hook up with my clone, but I might have a threesome with it. Is that weird?
North Korea has executed Kim Yong-jin, their vice premier of education, reportedly for having poor posture during a public event.